To Friday. So as you'll see, I'm in my office today. Normally I'm outside in the sun, but I've got a big question today. So this is from Anna. Thanks, Anna, for this question. And Anna's question to me was, what top 5 mistakes do salon owners make? This is quite a big one to answer, so I'm going to go through this, and it's going to take a little bit of a while to explain all this, so hopefully I can get it done nice and easy. Number 1 is money. The number 1 thing that I think salon owners get wrong is money. What they tend to do is they forget the basics of money in and money out, and that is all it is to a successful salon. You've got to make sure that whatever money's coming in, cover your bills and have a little bit left over. It's like looking after a house. That's all it is. It's learning how to budget. But the thing is, what happens is that they don't know how much to spend on staff. They don't know how much to spend on stock. They don't know what their wage percentage should be. So what tends to happen is they tend to borrow a bit of money here and a bit of money for there. They get behind. They have one bad month and they can't seem to catch up. No matter who you are or how great your salon is, you will have a bad month, maybe even a bad 2 months every year. You need to plan and save for these rainy days. So money is huge for me, really huge. You find that the clients tend to get, my clients who I look after, so you as salon owners, tend to get overstaffed. You get a couple of busy weeks and you quickly try and take somebody on because you can't cope. And then you end up, when it goes down to a little dip, that you didn't really need them anyway. If you'd actually looked for your tract of your numbers to realize you probably didn't really need another staff member just yet, what tends to happen is that we tend to see things in the last 2 or 3 weeks. That's all our mind can remember. And most salon owners don't tend to track too much or too far back. They just think they've turned a few people away, so they try and take people on. So money is the number 1 thing to close a business, and number 1 thing you should have as a salon owner should be money. You need it to survive. Without it, your business will dry up and perish. Number 2, growing too fast. I sort of covered that earlier on with this money one. What tends to happen is that when you start your own business, you're really pumped, you're really excited, that adrenaline keeps going, the passion is high, clients love that, and you get getting more and more. But it's very easy to be passionate, it's very easy to bring your A game when you have less clients. But as it gets busier and busier, and as the strains come on, and as you employ staff, you sort of lose control. And as you grow too fast, you haven't put foundations in, and you haven't put systems in place. So what tends to happen is once you grow to that level and if things go wrong, it just crumbles. Or if you suddenly lose a staff member and they take clients with them, you crumble. So having a salon and growing slowly, I think, is perfect. Knowing your numbers, building your foundations in, building your systems in place, it's very hard for a salon to fall if that's the case. So yeah, growing too fast, I think, is number 2 why salon owners fail. Because if you actually speak to most salon owners and they'll say, well, last year we were doing X amount of money, I don't know where the clients have gone, I don't know where the staff have gone, and I don't know what's happened. Because really it was just premature. It was just a spurge that happened because of you was passionate, your team were passionate, and your clients were all excited. But eventually it pitters off, it always does. So yes, growing too fast and not having foundations in place is number 2. Number 3, forgetting your dream. Forgetting why you left your salon, why you bought a new salon, and why you opened up. What tends to happen is we get caught up in the moment, either chasing money to pay the bills because we're so far behind, looking after staff, dealing with and putting fires out every day. And I think deep down we forget the dream, why we started it. Some of us started because we wanted to have more time off with our families. Some of them started we wanted more security. But once we get to this certain level of busyness, we become a bit stuck in a rat race of we have to do this, we have to work so many hours, we have to do whatever we have to do, and it just becomes momentum till we get so bored with it we have enough, and then we lose the clients. So I think forgetting the dream and not being focused of what we really wanted to be, because I think most salon owners I speak to, whatever year they're in, when I ask them, which is one of the major questions we ask at isalon coaching, is what do you want at the end? When you're sitting there on the sofa or on the beach having a glass of wine or a beer and you go, it's done. What's that like? What's your aim? What are you trying to go for? Because if you don't have these goals set in place, it's very hard to keep momentum going or keep yourself that clarity to find it. So for me, yeah, I think they forget their dream. They forget why they started the salon. So that's number 3. Number 4, I believe number 4 is not knowing their clients. They've opened this salon up and they don't know their clients well at all. They don't know their ideal clients. They don't know how to find them. We call them client avatars. So what you need to do is figure out why your clients have left other salon owners and what are they looking for, like your ideal client. How are you going to find them? You need an abundance of fresh blood coming into the salon. I don't care how great you are. If you look at your retention, it won't be as good as you think it is, no matter what salon that you own. It just literally will not be, because that's just the way it is. People do drop off for number of reasons, and if you don't have your systems in place, they will leave because the coffee cup was dirty, they'll leave because the junior wet them, they'll leave because the stylist didn't say hello with a smile. Such stupid things. So you need fresh blood. But to attract clients, the amount of times I get people come to me and say, find me clients. I can't find you clients. The problem is only you know where your clients hang out, because it's your town and they're your clients. So you need to know how to do that. We teach how to do this, but you need to know how you can actually find your client and who your ideal client is. So I think number 4 is lack of clients, but lack of understanding who you should be aiming for and who you're meant to serve. I think that's really, really important. You are not meant to serve everybody. Don't think you are. Don't say to me, oh, we have 5-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 30-year-olds, and 100-year-olds. You do not. You have a core element that you do your best work with. If you do your best work with them, people will say how good you are and tell the world. You need to have a core, and these core people, you'll still do everyone else, but you have a core, an ideal client, and that's who you need to focus on. That's how you get clients in abundance in your salon. Number 5, which is, sounds like a sales pitch, but it's number 5 on here for a reason, is underskilled in business. Having your own salon will not be a success just because you're good at hair or just because you're good at beauty. It doesn't work like that. It needs a certain set of skills to survive. So to start with, you need to be a good leader. You need to be a certain person in this day and age to lead your team, to build a culture that is strong. A happy team will always be a successful salon, and a connected, joined team that's focused with the same dream and the same goal will always be successful, will always have the power during real hard times to get through it more than any other salon. This is leadership. You need to learn how to be a good leader. It doesn't come naturally. It doesn't come easy. You have to learn this. You also have to learn the numbers and what are important to you. You have to learn how to look after your staff. Are they busy enough? How to get rebooks, how to set systems. You know, your little salon is a business. It is just like if I said to you, go down the road and open up a convenience store. Go and work a petrol station. Go and work a pet shop. I don't know whether you'd have a clue what to do. Well, it's exactly the same as in the salon. All you know what to do is your trade. You know how to do hair, or you know how to wax someone's legs. It doesn't make you a good business person. It doesn't make you a very good salon owner. So underskilled business. And the number 1 complaint for me as a salon coach is that salon owners don't see this particular skill set that took me years to master. They don't see this as part and parcel of what they need to learn, and they don't value it when it comes to money. They quite easily go and spend a few $100s on a color course or a few $100s on a cutting course, but they very rarely spend a few $100s on a business course. And you think about it, 20 years in business, you have to spend every single year on business. It's a lot of money. You know, it's part and parcel of your budget. You should be budgeting this. You know, you build yourself up to be better skillful at what you do. You have to build yourself up to be a better business person, because if you don't have the skills to do all these 5 things, your business will never ever be great. You know, to the next level, to really, really get that dream. So there's my five things for you. That's what I think. So recapping on that, it's money. Number 1, you have to have a target set. You have to have an idea of how much money is coming in, how much money is going out, and how much you need to survive. Money is your number 1. Without it, you will die. Second, you grow too fast. You just snowball ahead, taking all the clients you can, book them all in, let's open more hours, let's get more staff. It's not the way to go. Build your foundations, make it strong so you don't fail. Number 3 is forgetting the dream. Don't forget your dream. Think about it. What would you like it to be at the end? How many hours do you want to work? How much do you want to earn? Think about what your dream is and stay strong all the way to it. It's like having a roadmap of everything what you want to get to. Get to know your clients, find out who your favorite clients are, find out who you love to do, find out who loves to come to the salon, and get more of them. You know, the 80-20 rule that we talk about, 20% of your clients brings 80% of your money. Who are these 20%? Can you emulate them? Where do they live? How can you contact them? Where do they hang out? These are things you need to know. If you haven't got enough clients, that's where you find it out. You don't just advertise willy-nilly. Keep it core, keep it niche, you'll be fine. And the last one, business skills is important, really, really important. Not just having a sales talk on retail and getting someone to talk retail. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking genuine skills that grows your business. Because when it grows your business, it grows you. When it grows you, it grows your team. When it grows your team, it grows your salon, and on it goes. Have a cracking day. I know it was longer than normal. I'm really sorry, but Anna did ask the 5 questions and it took me 5 things to do. I wish you all the success in the world. And if you need any more understandings of this, just PM me. More than happy to help you out. Thank you.